And the weird thing is that I'm not even puffy from all the crying. I'm actually glowing, and my watery eyes, like this water, the tears, they're just adding the glow. Look, the fuck. Like, I'm suffering, but like nobody can tell. Even like people that I tell, like I'm literally like, I am fucking suffering, and I look like this. What the fuck? Why? I mean, I'm glad that I look so great. I'm just a hot person in difficult circumstances. But what the fuck? When will these circumstances get better? It's just, I just can't anymore. It's just too much for way too long. And whatever I try to do, it's just not working out. Like, what should I do? Please. Just what is like this thing that I have to do to just finish this cycle of constant suffering? Like, what is the hint? What is the thing? It's just I don't know. And yet somehow I look like this. Yes, I might be smiling and laughing a bit right now, but like the whole day and for a few weeks, and to be honest, the whole year, and well, years before that, I've been through purgatory, like, constantly. I think I've been just switching between purgatory and hell. Because I've been to hell quite a few times. More than I should have, I think. And then I would be just purging, like, while I'm not, like if I'm not actively experiencing shit, I'm just like purging shit. And I just, because I have experienced way too much shit for a person of my age and my hotness. Seriously, like, it's just I don't really get a break, because once I get a break, I just get extra depressed, because I start processing all this shit and I start realizing things that I thought those things were normal, and then I just realize how fucked up they were, and it catches up with me, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I thought I had a normal life, or at least like I had normal experience, and in fact I had a really fucked up experience. And I'm just like realizing it. It's just so scary, and it's so painful, and I don't know how to just leave the past in the past. I don't really believe all the people who say, oh, the past is in the past, I'm over it, without, like, once, I don't know, like, a breakup happens or something, and they're like, oh, okay, like, I'm over it, especially if the other person was the one who broke up with them. Like, there are things to grieve, and depending on the intensity of this grief, well, there are different timelines for that as well, time frames. But if, like, the person the same week can be like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm over it, that's not true. And sometimes people just suppress emotions so deeply and so hard, that even years later, well, technically they should be over things, they're not. And I don't know, I just get stuck in all this pain from the past so intensively and for so long, and I just don't get it. Why the fuck? How the fuck? What the fuck? I'm just going through it. I just really try to experience things. I just really try to feel the feels, even the uncomfortable ones, because I do believe that the only way out is through. But when years later, it just keeps hitting you, like, what the fuck? Like, I thought I have already done all the work, because unlike most people that I know, like, I wanted to get out of it. I didn't want it to rot inside of me and affect me even worse, because it only gets worse with time if you don't really let it out. And it kind of feels like either they just have not reached the point of when it all hits them yet, because it keeps hitting me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I've been talking about it, I've been in therapy, discussing it, working on it. It's just like, it should have been gone, and then it just hits you harder than ever 7 years later. The fuck? Ugh. I'm just so fucking exhausted. It's just, I just don't get it. Why just so much for such a hot person? Not that ugly people deserve more suffering. Not that, like, I mean, beauty is subjective. I am hot for my own taste. But yeah, that kind of makes me just joke about it. It's a nice excuse to joke about it. Because, like, also the culture I was brought up in has a massive fixation on beauty. So, like, if you're ugly, you will know it. You will know it because you will hear it from your parents, from your family, from your classmates. Because you will be bullied by everyone if you're not pretty enough. And even though I feel like I'm pretty, I have been bullied too. And I'm still working on this pattern of judging people by appearance, and while their dressing style is something that can be changed, like there are lots of appearance traits that are out of our control, and again, it's all subjective. And as long as the person is a good person and is beautiful on the inside, and I'm talking about their soul and personality, not in some creepy way, it's fine, it's good. And actually, you don't really see the appearance once you are around a beautiful, charismatic, wonderful person. You really don't see the height, you don't see these little imperfections. It's just their energy and their presence that matters, and that's just what matters. But still, yeah. So I think I'm a pretty hot person, and I should not be suffering this much. I should not be suffering this much because it's just too much suffering for any person. Just like nobody deserves it. And yeah, now I realize how bad it sounds, but again, I'm from Eastern Europe, so please take it with a grain of grechka. That's how our culture works. And I'm actually finally feeling more comfortable, you know, leaning back to it and allowing my Eastern European side to take over a bit. And to be honest, it's a really good culture. Yes, we're all sad. Yes, we're all depressed, and rightly so. You know, like if you see a happy, joyful Russian person without any pain in their eyes, there's something really wrong with this person. And while I was living back in Belarus, I really struggled and suffered because, like, everybody looks like they're suffering and they're terribly depressed, and it's really not pleasant to look at, because even if you don't feel that way yet, you will start feeling this way, and your face will change. Your facial expressions will just start copying them, whether you want it or not. And life will actually make you suffer enough so that it's just gonna happen naturally. And like whenever some foreigners were visiting, they were laughing and smiling and joyful, so they were met with a lot of. And now I actually start to realize that it really does make a lot of sense. It really fucking does. Yeah. So I guess this eternal suffering is not gonna go ever. And I think maybe accepting it, it's also something that makes me special. It makes me me. Yeah. I don't know if I would be the same cool, hot person. I would be just the same hot person, probably. If I was just living in good, safe conditions, at least for a while. But that's something I'm only about to experience, and I hope I will. And I realize that once I get there, I probably am gonna face way more suffering than I'm aware of, and I'm ready for it. But I'm really ready for my life to fucking change, and to change for the better this time. I am really ready to receive the abundance. I have suffered too much. I've suffered enough. I refuse to keep on suffering. I don't deserve it. Nobody deserves it. Yet it kept happening, but the universe, I declare my will to receive all the abundance that is on its way. I am happy, I'm sexy, I'm healthy, I'm divine, this shit. And I'm just talking to the camera for like almost 12 minutes now. So I don't give a shit anymore. Stop.